there was an air of anticipation in Glasgow after Scotland's 5 wins in the bounce, but the Scottish bubble burst last night as the old enemy eased to victory. The Scots last triumphed in this fixture back in '99, and the wait goes on thanks to goals from Foden, Bellingham and Harry Kane. Ali, I was really looking forward to the game, but we had an electrical storm which knocked out my telly last night, so I didn't see it.
It was funny, Al. I was at the game and I had the exact same problem. I had traffic and I didn't get there to 2 minutes to the end of the game.
No, I'm only kidding. I did hear that.
Listen, I'll be brutally honest with you. You know that music that comes on right after the news before you and I come on?
Yeah.
I could have done with hearing that to 10 o'clock this morning. Listen, I'm getting my cards on the table right away. I'm telling you, I told you so about Bellingham. I've been saying since, I'm going back to the World Cup in Qatar. He's just a different animal, a different level of youngster that I've seen perhaps in my lifetime. There you are. I just think he's unbelievable. I really do. And by the way, I need to tell you, I thought Phil Foden was amazing as well. Right?
Well, my three was Foden, Bellingham, and I thought Kyle Walker was brilliant.
Took the words out of my mouth. You took the words out of my mouth. I mean, they just... I'll tell you the difference, Al. Now, the one thing I would say is, and you and I, and I'm so pleased we did, had a conversation yesterday where we both looked at the price.
No. Don't go down that road.
No. All I'm going to say to you is this. You and I were very well aware of the task ahead for the Scottish boys, right? We knew that Scotland had improved and should be considerably proud of their efforts on a very, very good run. But we knew that the opposition last night, in our opinion, was a different animal to what we'd been playing. And I probably even include Spain when Scotland were excellent in the home qualifier. And it turned out the way that we'd feared, to be honest with you. Because for Scotland to get a result last night, two things had to happen. England had to be below par, and probably 8 or 9 of the Scottish players had to play very, very well above par. Sadly, the opposite happened, particularly in the first half.
At 1-0, we were still in there fighting. We were second best. Yeah. And then, the second goal so quickly after the first almost killed the game stone dead.
Well, we come back and we get the break of the goal through the own goal from Harry Maguire, who I've got no doubt we'll be talking about later on as well. And after that, to be fair, John McGinn should probably score,
Yeah.
With the delivery that comes in, I think it's Robertson puts a lovely ball in and it comes off McGinn's shoulder, and John should probably score. And going from, what football's like, going from completely being outplayed, out the game at 2-0, you could have found yourself at 2 each.
Yeah.
And then you've got a different game to talk about. But that would have glossed over in it, and it would have been false, because I was really, really impressed with England last night.
Yeah. Oh, no, listen, Ali, it's only a matter of time before they win a big one. Surely, and I said before the game, never mind the team they've got now, look who's coming through as well. Look who doesn't get a game.
Yeah.
Look who was missing last night.
Correct.
So there's no doubt, and Gareth, is he going to leave? Why would you want to leave a squad like that with the kids and youth coming through?
Well, I'm sounding like a broken record. I said about Bellingham a couple of years ago, obviously in Qatar. I think one of the best youngsters, if not the best youngster I have ever seen, and a good lad to boot. The way he handles it off the pitch,
he's got his feet are so quick. Oh. Even when he's crowded, he moves it from right to left so quickly. He's got the lot.
I said it in comms, Al. He's as good as, that one where he goes to shape it with his right foot and goes to kind of bend it or curl it, whether it's a pass or a shot, and he just drags it round with his right foot onto his left and away he goes. He does that as well as MD I've seen in a long, long time. His upper body strength, he's quick enough, he's getting a goal now. What was it, 9 in 8 games or something like that in all competitions. Yeah. He's a real deal. He is without doubt the real deal, but and you're right, he's not the only one. Foden, different level last night. he takes the ball differently, MD, on that pitch last night, Foden.
Yeah.
You know, he takes it on the half turn.
He makes them deep runs.
Correct.
And the long ball's on, and he just kills it stone dead with one touch.
Even look at when you mentioned that long ball there, I'll even bring Eze into the equation. He's on 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And he takes he should have scored. He takes a magnificent touch from a Kyle Walker pass, touches it to his left, and Angus Young Gunn makes a wonderful save. You're talking about Eze, you're talking to bring Gallagher on. You know, you've got James Maddison not coming on but played at the weekend. You've got Grealish, you've got Saka coming off the bench. Real deal.
I have to say their keeper as well, Ramsdale, his distribution was brilliant.
Yeah.
The ball at his feet.
And the two centre-backs, actually, when they were required. The big difference, I said yesterday, Alan, the big difference in the sides, Scotland's strength, in my opinion, and the irony of Andy Robertson definitely making a mistake for the second goal, giving the ball away. But Scotland's left-hand side of the defence with Tierney and Robertson, and their midfield is by far and away the strongest area of the pitch, right? Where the biggest difference on the sides, I beg your pardon, for me last night, and there were big differences all over the pitch, but the biggest difference was in forward areas.
Yeah. And also, I think strength on the ball.
Yeah.
And England are a big side compared to Scotland.
I'm going to tell you something. I was on the pitch when the players were warming up, doing the commentary, doing the warm up to the game with wee Joe, Jill, and Graeme. And actually, the first thing I said, the size of Bellingham, the size of Walker. The size of these guys, you know, it's amazing. Even in our day, I mean, we would consider ourselves fit, you know, and you know whether you know it's the gym work they do, but they've taken their physiques to a new level as well for me, Al.
Yeah, no, absolutely, no complaints whatsoever.
None at all, mate.
You know, as you say, it could have been 2-2, but England, and it was. Let's be honest, it was only a matter of time. He didn't see that much of the ball, but Harry was always going to score, wasn't he?
He played well. And not enough's been made of his finish because, understandably, Bellingham, who was brilliant, his creativity in the goal was terrific when he turns Christie. But there's a couple of things about Harry Kane that I didn't get an opportunity to say. The way he opens himself up to take a touch before the finish, he opens his body up. I thought, if I was going to be ever so critical, I thought when Tierney goes out, when Bellingham gets away from Christie and Tierney goes out, if Robertson are a split second quicker, he's got to come inside and pick up Kane. But it all happened very, very quickly. But Kane opens his body up, Robertson comes in behind him, Kane's then get his body between the ball and Robertson. He takes a magnificent touch to open up for a left foot finish, and an even better touch after that for the goal.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Alan Brazil. Thursday and Friday morning, 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.